Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, I'm going to strike a few nerves out there. I know I'm really going to upset quite many of you with this episode, because I want to discuss certain healthy foods, well, healthy according to you and what you may have been told by your nutritionist. I want to discuss healthy foods that are actually worse than eating candy. And you know how much I despise candy, how much I despise junk food, period. So I'm going to add some fuel to the fire, and I know many of you are going to be upset with this episode. But before I even jump into it, guys, you have to check out the Acupuncture is My Life YouTube channel. On the YouTube channel, we talk about so many different diseases, disorders that can be treated with acupuncture. So when you get a chance, jump on there, check it out, subscribe, hit the notification button. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the comment section and we'll get back to you guys. But other than that, I'm ready to strike a nerve now. I'm ready to discuss those foods that you've been eating for so long that you thought were so healthy, but they're not. I mean, you're being told those foods are packed with vitamins and minerals and a various assortment of positive nutrients. But, yeah, be careful, okay? Because just because something on the package is marked as healthy, it's not always the case. And you have to understand that. You just don't look at the word and then think, I'm good, and this tastes good. Okay, because you have to do your due diligence. You have to do your homework and really figure out which foods are good for you and which foods do less nutritional good for your body. Okay, and even less nutritional good for our body than candy. Now, you know candy's loaded with sugar and calories, and it has absolutely no nutritional value. And I've said this in many episodes, consuming too much sugar can lead to a range of health problems. That's tooth decay, weight gain, increased risk of certain types of chronic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease, all right, and more. I mean, because candy is an empty calorie type of food. It provides you with like that fake energy, not real energy. Fake energy, and it's lacking nutrients like minerals and vitamins and fiber. And those are the elements you need as part of your diet on a regular basis, like every day. But so many of you are sitting with, no, I'm not even going to pull titles. Let me say it a different way. So many of you are not sitting with an acupuncturist to find out what's beneficial for your health and what's not. Now, I'll start with one type of food that's worse than eating candy, and that's dried fruit. And I know many of you are jumping out of your chairs right now. And because you're saying, how is fruit worse than candy? I said dried fruit has a variety of problems, especially when you compare it to candy. Because you have to keep in mind here, fruits are healthy, but dried fruit is usually high in sugar, and calories. It's usually smaller than the actual fruit. So that it's easier to eat than the actual fresh fruit. But you know what? My advice to you is to eat the fresh fruit. Get rid of the dry fruit. Nope. Another granola. Yep, I know many of you are like, it's really starting to get upset right now. But yes, granola. And some of you attempt to change it out or switch it in comparison to sugary breakfast cereals. But understand something. There are certain types of oils that's in granola that allows for it to bind the grains together. And it's usually sweetened with sugar. So it makes it like high in sugar as well as unhealthy fats. And that's not good. Another's energy bars. Calm down. I know you're upset. But it's my job to be the bearer of bad news, although it's good for you. To bring you this bad news so you can change your lifestyle. Okay? I know when you watch the commercials, all these healthy rock climbers and athletes and gymnasts marketing these energy bars, so you get excited. You say to yourself, you want to look like them. Give that some thought. Okay? Let me ask you this. Like, do you ever take the time when you're ripping apart that colorful packaging in which it's in to read the nutrition information? You'll be shocked. High percentages of carbs and fats. Take a look at it one day. High in sugar, high in calories. Is it made with whole grains? Ask yourself that. It's all about doing your homework. Another is cereal bars. And I don't care if I'm getting you upset. But believe it or not, there are many cereal bars that get a bad nutritional rap. And that's for a justified reason. You know. A lot of these cereal bars are packed with sugar. These healthy on-the-go breakfast bars, as they're marketed as. Don't fool yourself. Many of these breakfast bars contain more sugar than candy bars with very little fiber. Is that what you're looking for? No, I don't think so. Keep in mind, health is wealth. The wealth isn't in your pocket or your wallet or your purse. It's not in an app on your phone. The wealth is not in a cryptocurrency account, that's for sure. The wealth is not under your mattress, under the doghouse in the backyard, or in the shoebox in the closet. And the wealth is definitely not in the bank or in the safe in your office. The wealth is in you. That's where it's at. And if you'd understood that, guess what else you'll stay away from? Frozen yogurt. Yep. I know you're ready to cut the podcast off. You're not going to do it though. You're not. Because you know I speak the truth, and more times than not, it upsets many of you. The equivalent of eating candy, frozen yogurt. You know, of course it's marketed as a healthy dessert alternative, but it's loaded also with sugar and fat. There are many types of frozen yogurt that contains a lot of sugar, more sugar than regular scoop or two of ice cream and candy. Forget about it. And the mental aspect is you think it's healthy for you, so you're going to eat more. So it's more sugar you're consuming, creating a slew of health problems because you're actually believing that you're eating something healthy. Another is canned soup. Now I know when you catch a cold or you're feeling under the weather, most want to pick up a can of chicken noodle soup or something, and they feel that they're going to feel better, but loaded with sodium, extreme high sodium content, no protein, no fiber. Now, is it lined with BPA, which is known to increase your risk of both obesity and insulin resistance? And then I'm gonna really hit you with one. I'm gonna hit you in the head with one right now, and that's low-fat salad dressing. I'm enjoying this because I know I'm pissing you off right now. But low-fat salad dressing. And don't just think of the word salad, so I'm doing good. You are if it's just salad. But see, now you're going to want to put something on top of it to give it that spice. But it's loaded with sugar and low-quality fat. It has a high amount of omega-6 fatty acids, which tend to lead to chronic inflammation within the body. To an acupuncturist, it's phlegm damp accumulation. Stagnates chi and blood. No, we don't want that. Now, do we? We really, really don't. So be it the fact that we don't want that, guess what we're going to do? We're going to make acupuncture a part of our lives. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?